In celebration of my disgusting facial hair, it's time for a double feature.
Oh man, not a chance.
The first story opens with devastating news. Christian and David are dead.
Two of our good friends have gone.
Well, they moved, but they're gone, which sucks because they're two of the worst storytellers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gary then brings in a newbie, his younger and slightly more successful brother Tucker from Mean Girls fame.
If you scabs would lighten up, maybe I could tell one.
Would you like me to assign someone to butter your muffin? You remember. Gary instantly raises the stakes to make sure that Tucker's story is good.
This better be good, or I'm gonna let Frank pound you.
Jesus, Midnight Ride is right. Pressure's on, Tuck. So Tucker begins his story.
A lonely schoolmaster named Ichabod Crane took a wrong turn in the woods. They called him the Headless Horseman.
And Johnny Depp is there, and Christina Ricci gets her head cut off. Wait a minute, I thought these stories were supposed to be original. So we're introduced to Ian, the eager newbie at the school.
Like everything Ian did.
And Katie, a clumsy vixen who likes to decorate for Halloween.
Heads up! Hi, I'm Ian.
Hi, Ian. Please don't talk like that for this whole episode.
Aren't we in the same lit class?
They soon meet Katie's boyfriend, Brad, an insensitive jock.
We don't go out anymore.
Look, I'll say when we don't go out anymore.
Yeah, I'd put money on him developing a drinking problem and beating his wife when he's older. Titans! Oh! That night on the dance floor, the theme quickly turns from Halloween to bizarre 90s. Ian and Katie come dressed the same.
Great minds think alike.
And start dancing together, even though Brad is there. You're playing with fire, Katie.
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing?
There's something really funny about a pirate and an 1820s gentleman having a domestic dispute. I keep expecting one of them to, pull out a musket or something. So they take the fight outside, and Ian protects himself like this. But instead of fighting, Brad tells Ian a story.
You know the legend of Sleepy Hollow?
The ultimatum is go into the forest and find the Headless Horseman's pumpkin head, or fight the pirate with a beard drawn on, certainly with his mother's makeup.
Whatever.
So Ian gets to the bridge where Ichabod was beheaded, and discovers the pumpkin head, and then is attacked by a Headless Horseman.
No! Bo!
Oh man, he got punked. So afterwards, Katie and Ian decide to go home together.
Tea's the one thing that would make this horrible night worthwhile, my lady.
Tea again? Really? This is quickly becoming a major theme in Are You Afraid of the Dark? They love their tea. On the way home, they run into gay Rowan Atkinson on a horse.
Oh, lucky thing. I surely would have taken a ride.
He seems rather sprightly for a ghost. So they arrive at Katie's house and share warm sentiments on the veranda.
I'd like to see you again.
Me too. I mean, I'd like to see you again.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant you wanted to see yourself again. And then Ian goes in for a kiss. This has been, 7 hours since they met?
You're spooking yourself, Ian, old boy.
Yeah, you're also talking to yourself, Ian, old boy. It seems all the streetlights in Sleepy Hollow have been replaced by fog machines. Seriously, how does anyone drive in this town? Oh crap, a giant horse shadow! So Ian starts talking to the horse shadow, which is laughable, until the shadow emerges from the wall.
Brad?
Yeah, teach me to use logic in a situation like this.
There's only one thing we can do.
Wait, let me guess. Some kind of reenactment.
We gotta play the story out.
Yeah, that seems to be the way to get out of all of these things, is reenact the ghost's death and then they'll go away. I don't quite understand. A chase ensues towards the bridge where this happens. What the hell?
And I thought this place was boring.
It is. It is boring, I assure you. Then gay Ichabod comes back to visit.
They say these woods are haunted, you know.
Oh, go back to being Mr. Bean. You're just irritating now.
Nice going, bro. Welcome to the Midnight Society. I hope I'm not gonna regret this.
Ugh, you most certainly will. That one was boring. I already don't like Tucker. I give it 3 cups of tea out of 6 cups of tea. Now it's time for the tale of Apartment 214. My new favorite theme in Are You Afraid of the Dark is the opening conversations that they have, which are somehow always applicable to the story that's about to be told. You know what I hate? I hate watering flowers. Oh, I hate haunted furniture. I hate driving tractors.
I was helping my brother move all day.
I hate moving.
This time it's moving. Really? It's moving.
Sounds like a pretty good story.
It is.
Here at Cortine Apartments, dogs are welcome. We meet Stacy Cooper, who has big problems.
It's a lot smaller with all the stuff in here.
Parents divorced, moving into a smaller apartment, clumsy-ass dog.
See?
I don't think the manager would mind. We're moving in.
I am manager. I do mind. You move car now.
Oh, wow. There's too much to be said about this man. He's like Santa Hitler.
You don't park here.
That night, Stacy hears a commotion in apartment 214, but before she can investigate, her mother interrupts. I gotta say, her mom looks not unlike Jody from today's special. The next day, we meet Angela, a spunky ginger who lives in room 212.
I'm Angela. I live in 212.
Would you want to hang out sometime?
Maybe.
What a cow! Just do what normal people do and say yes and then ignore her if you don't want to hang out with her, you ass. Finally, Stacy gets a chance to investigate room 214 and finds an old lady drinking, you guessed it.
Will you join me?
Did you learn nothing from school, Stacy? The age of a 35-year-old man in a van offering candy has changed. Now it's this old broad offering tea in apartment 214.
Might do both of us the world of good.
Here, Stacy, drink your date rape orange pico. It's decaffeinated and full of gamma-hydroxybutyric acid.
You sure you'd want to be friends with a kid?
If you don't mind being friends with an old woman.
They become quick friends, drinking tea every day and sharing stories.
I've got a surprise for you.
What is it?
You'll have to wait till tomorrow.
It's a naked grandma! Surprise! So finally, 212 wants to hang out, but 213 already has plans with 214. You snooze, you lose, 212. You snooze, you lose.
Stacy, this is the battle of the bands.
Ah, crap. Stacy chooses to go out with the jean jacket wearing tramp and breaks Grandma's heart. That night, 214 turns terrifying when Grandma gets furious with Stacy for backing out on her plans. And then she makes all of her own furniture disappear. That night, Jody from today's special goes to try and win her husband back, leaving Stacy alone in the apartment.
Madeline, what happened?
And Grandma comes to visit! Kind of.
Oh, I was so scared when you were...
Her apartment is still empty, except for this very childish drawing of Grandma and Stacy in the apartment, which soon comes to life. Grandma starts freaking out at her again. Get over it already. It's been like a week.
You didn't come.
So it turns out the day that Grandma got ditched was her anniversary and was the day that she died. So, alright, fine, that's a pretty important date. Finally, another genuine scare. Stacy goes to get help from Angela, but then the power goes out. Oh, but thank God, it's only every German child's favorite holiday figure, Santa Hitler.
What for you scream?
What for you do that accent?
Every time I show apartment, something happen. People get scared. Go away.
Maybe the only person scarier than Grandma. So Stacy follows her dog back into 214 to find Grandma again, who suddenly cares a lot less about being ditched.
Are you really dead?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, unfortunately I died.
Nobody wants me.
So, in a bizarre turn of events, Stacy and Jody from today's special move into apartment 214 to live with the ghost Grandma forever and ever. The end. I loved that episode. I give it 19 yarmulke out of 20 booby.
Hey, where'd the bucket go?
Next week, there's a new Midnight Society member. Alicia Cuthbert!